Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's adventure, I am going to take you through the top 7 things you must do at Halloween time at Walt Disney World. Let's do it. Love, as you can see, Halloween time so much. I love it. I've always loved it. I've been dressing up every year. That is what happens. And I love the fact that now I live right next to Disney World and I can experience all things Halloween for, basically 3 months. It's starting in August now, which is absolutely nuts, and I love it. But I have found there are so many amazing things to do here at Walt Disney World during the Halloween season that it really gets going. It starts in August, it really gets going September, October. So I have compiled a list of all of my favorite things to do at Disney World at Halloween, starting with number 7. Okay, starting with number 7, go to Minnie's Halloween Dine at Hollywood and Vine at Hollywood Studios. Now, this one is so cool. Over at Hollywood Studios, the restaurant Hollywood and Vine transforms into a Halloween extravaganza as a character breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the characters, the Fab Five, they get all decked out in their Halloween costumes. It is the cutest thing you've ever seen. And they go around from table to table to say hello to everyone in their costumes. It is fantastic. The food is pretty much beside the point. It's a buffet. I would probably recommend going for breakfast because, you get the Mickey waffles, of course. But to see the characters, you've got Mickey, you've got Minnie, you've got Donald, who's always looking epic, Daisy, who's beyond fabulous, you've got Goofy. It is so much fun. And it's such a great thing for the kids. But I would say, as an adult, I kind of need to see all of them in their outfits for Halloween. I want to see what the costumes are. And by the way, they do change it up every year. Some years it'll be the same, Mickey's a vampire or whatever. But other years it's different. And actually I'm going to go this year because I hear the costumes are different. But I just like to go every year. I love to see the characters. And what's so cool is you can get pictures with them. They go from table to table. They come right over to you. You get lots of time to hang out with them and take pictures with them. And it doesn't involve, going to a Halloween party or anything like that. So it's just happening through the months of September and October. And it is so cute. And also, to add a little bit more Halloween fun, if you're over at Hollywood Studios, go see the Villain Show. This thing is awesome. It's such a great show. It's very Halloween-esque. It's on all year, but it's a brand new show. But you got to get a little villainous action going on there. So that is my number 7 pick. All right, my pick for number 6 is go see a scary movie at the AMC Disney Springs. I love the way Disney Springs does it up for Halloween. As the time gets closer, they put out more and more decorations. They've got more and more Halloween treats over there. There's so much fun to be had, but going to see a scary movie at the AMC is so much fun. You can have dinner there, you can have drinks, they've got the recliner seats, they've got the best sound system, the best screens, the whole thing. It is so much fun. And they've got so many theaters. I think they've probably got 24 theaters in the AMC Disney Springs. And they'll show a lot of old stuff. They'll show, I went to see Jaws there. They're showing Back to the Future. I recommend it. I love going to the movies there. I'm there almost every week because I'm a major film buff. but I just find it so much fun, and it is such a great date night. Just a nice chill time away from the parks, and obviously there are 5 million great places to eat over there, but get yourself some Halloween treats, go see a scary movie, and have a great night. Okay, my pick for number 5 is to explore and check out all of the amazing Halloween merch here at Disney World. Now, every single year, it's such an exciting moment because they come out with brand new merch every single year. And I have to say, this year, hands down, and I guarantee you almost everyone would agree with me, the Halloween merch this year was next level. I mean, it was so good. In fact, right here, this was one of my favorites that I got. This Halloween pink land. I think I bought everything in that whole realm of the pink Halloween merch this year. The Halloween merch is so good. It does go, they do roll it out at like August. Again, insanity, but I love it. And it does go quickly. As you can see back there, I've got my ghosty Loungefly. I mean, this pink ghost thing is just, it's beyond. It's the cutest thing that I think they've ever done. So the merch is fantastic, and you'll see new merch coming out, all through September and then into October. But then in the beginning of October, it kind of slows down and you'll see the same stuff out there. And then here comes my biggest tip of all time. The Disney Halloween merch starts to show itself at the Character Warehouse for huge discounted prices. Now, I was shocked because I was just there. It's the beginning of October. I was just over at the Character Warehouse about a week or two ago, and they did a whole Haunted Mansion line this year, and there was tons of those items at the Character Warehouse. I couldn't believe it. I mean, Haunted Mansion is just classic all the time, so that's not even like a seasonal thing, like in my opinion. I couldn't believe some of the stuff that was there, and the way that it was discounted and marked down was unreal. It was stuff that I had seen in the parks, and I was like, I really like it, but it's a little high, like it's a little much. I didn't want to buy it in the park either, and to see it discounted there, snapped that up instantly. So I was shocked at how much of the stuff, and it's just the beginning of October, so you will actually find a lot of Halloween merch has already moved over to the Disney Character Warehouse. So that's a big tip. When you're looking around for Halloween merch and you happen to be at Disney World in October, check that out because you will find some great stuff over there. And obviously the other places to find Halloween merch is all over at every resort, at all the parks. I also love, obviously, Disney Springs. The World of Disney over there is absolutely humongous. They have everything. But truthfully, the best stores are really in the park, especially Magic Kingdom, especially Hollywood Studios. Those two, obviously the one at Epcot is great as well. So there's so much Halloween merch to be had. It is so much fun. And every year I'm just like so excited to see what they've got up their sleeve for the merch that year. Okay, number 4 on my list is really no surprise. You kind of have to do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It is epic. It really is. I love it. Every year I'm like, I've kind of done it. And then I do it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. It is so fun. I have to say the highlights for me are really the parade. The parade is incredible. The Headless Horseman is one of the coolest things ever. And I absolutely love Hocus Pocus. I'm a huge Hocus Pocus fan. I love that movie and I love that stage show. Those are the two. Don't miss them. If you're going to the party, no matter what you do not miss those two things. Those are worth waiting for and getting a good spot to see those two things. I did do the Halloween dessert party this year. I loved it. I had a great time. I was doing more of, if you haven't seen my other video on the adult guide for Mickey's Not So Scary, check that out because I went to the dessert party during Mickey's Not So Scary, and it really was such a nice thing to do. It was such a nice treat to just kind of relax and just stop down the craziness, have a nice drink, and have, of course, the greatest seat in the entire world for those fireworks. So obviously, if you have kiddos, they're gonna just freak out with all of the trick-or-treating. There's tons of character meet and greets, tons of photo ops. The whole park just becomes Halloween, like, freak out. Like, it's so much fun. And one of the things I love the most is everyone just gets so dressed up. If you have your costume, this is when you want to wear it. You want to take those pictures. The castle projections are amazing. But like I said, my favorite things are hands down the Hocus Pocus show and the Boo to You parade are amazing. Now, I will give you a pro tip. As you probably know, it rains a ton here from August, September, October. The Halloween party, they start those dates in August, which is a little crazy, but I love it. So you really, really want to watch, not that you can predict if it's going to rain or not, but I was there in some torrential downpours this year, and it definitely was a different experience. Now, there's really nothing you can do about it raining or not, and sometimes they actually, I think they will close down the parties sometimes, and they will give everybody a refund, or you go back on another day. But for this, it was raining off and on, so the party went on, but the experience was definitely different. A couple of things that happened were the Headless Horseman did not show up. As you can imagine, you would never want the horse going down the street because it was so slippery. The parade did happen though, and I was shocked because all the dancers were doing their things, all the floats, and it was slippery and it was very wet. So, props to them because that was pretty amazing. And one of the biggest things that I was kind of really disappointed, the Hocus Pocus show was cut down significantly to basically like 1 5-minute song, and that was it. The entire show was completely different and cut, and I saw it twice because it did stop raining, and I was like, oh, well, maybe now they'll do the whole show. No, they didn't. I saw it twice. I think they do it 3 times a night, sometimes 4. And unfortunately, yeah, that was very different. I mean, they did their famous song, which was great, and they did a quick intro of all the other characters, but it was not the same show. So those things do happen. Now, I was told that if you're at the party, it is raining, if you go to guest services at the party and talk to them and you want to change your day or something, really just do that. If you're disappointed and it's not the experience that you wanted, really just go and talk to them, because there's a lot of times where they will help you out and they will do something. That's something that now that I know that's a thing to do, I will do that probably next time. Just because I would rather kind of switch it out and get the full experience, and then hopefully it doesn't rain. But honestly, it rains every single day here. So trying to gauge going to the party and having it not rain is, I don't know. But like I said, in terms of the dessert party, I had a great time doing that. I don't know if I would recommend that for everyone though. Obviously, it's a whole other expense on top of your park ticket and your party ticket and then the dessert party ticket. So you really have to, and you're giving, your one of your 5 hours or so away to experiencing that dessert party. But that dessert party that I did go to, I had the most incredible seat for the fireworks. I found it to be incredibly worth it, especially my adult version where I didn't really care too much about trick-or-treating or seeing all the characters and waiting in line for that kind of stuff. And didn't really need to do any of the rides at that point. But yes, that is my pick for number 4. Okay, my pick for number 3 of the top things to do at Disney for Halloween is go to Beacon Barrel. Now, I love this bar. This is throughout the year, but I really feel like it's a Halloween experience just because it's pirates and it is so themed beautifully, and you really feel like you kind of want to be in costume there because it's literally like walking into the movie. I mean, they did such an amazing job with the theming and the decor of that place, and the waiters are so much fun, and there's all these things that are kind of happening. It's a little like Trader Sam's that way, where things are happening all the time. There's all kinds of special effects. There's a parrot. who comes out and talks all the time. There's mermaids. There's, it's a whole thing. It is so, so much fun. And I really find it to be such a cool, like, spooky experience. And I just think it is a must do basically all year. But to me, it's a real cool Halloween experience if you're over at the Magic Kingdom. I did do the Beacon Barrel before the dessert party, and just be aware, if you haven't seen my Mickey's Not So Scary video, go check that out. Because just be aware, because it is extremely popular. So basically, reservations are very hard to come by. But to be honest, I have gotten a reservation the day of a couple of times now. So just check your app. You just never know. Just keep checking, keep checking. Don't be discouraged. Just keep on checking, because you just never know. And I think a lot of stuff happens to pop up the day of because they get cancellations or whatnot. So getting a reservation, that's the key to that. And then, just so you know, it's a 45-minute limit inside. So once they bring you in, your clock kind of starts. It feels a little rushed. It's, you really just want to relax and take it in. It is a lounge after all. I don't know if they'll be keeping that forever, but I understand they're doing it now because so many people want to see it and experience it, which makes a lot of sense. But it is 45 minutes. So the key also is, I did this right before the dessert party. I did this right before Mickey's Not So Scary, and I got a reservation. It was like 6:30 or something. So you just want to be very aware. Like, I showed up for my reservation on time, but I waited about a half an hour. That didn't happen the first time, so wasn't quite sure what happened there, but it kind of ate into the party a little bit. And so just really give yourself that time, even when you have your reservation, because, the place is limited on space, and I think they kind of have to wait for tables to be done and whatnot. So that was just my experience, but I absolutely love Beacon Barrel. I'd recommend it to everyone at all times of the year to go there, but especially at Halloween. That's number 3. Okay, my number 2 pick for the top things to do at Halloween at Disney World is to go to Jock Lindsey's Halloween bar. Now, this one is so amazing. It is brand new this year, and I love Jock Lindsey's. But now, as if I couldn't love it even more, they transformed themselves into a Halloween bar this year. And this place is next level awesome. Just walking in, it is an explosion of Halloween decor. Jock Lindsey goes full out. Like, he's not joking around. He is like Griswold style, like, decor. It is an explosion of Halloween, like Spirit Halloween, basically. I love this place. The way they've decorated, it's so much fun, and the food is fantastic. So Jock Lindsey's has a full Halloween menu, and all of the food is themed to Halloween. There are little, like, ghost dumplings, there's mummy sausages, there's these, like, alien saucer deviled eggs. The food is so delicious as well as adorable and spooky. I mean, it's just, if you want to just throw yourself into, like, Halloween mindset, you've got to go to Jock Lindsey's. Just sit there and hang out and try everything on the menu. They've got all kinds of Halloween drinks. It is the best atmosphere. It is the most fun. Jock Lindsey's is over at Disney Springs, which, again, there's so much going on over there for Halloween. They decorate the whole place. There's tons of seasonal treats and, of course, tons of seasonal merch. And, I mentioned the AMC, but Jock Lindsey's at Halloween is my hands down go-to. If you don't do anything else at Disney Springs for Halloween, get yourself to Jock Lindsey's, because it is so, so, so much fun. Okay, my pick for number 1 for the top thing to do at Disney World at Halloween is go to Fort Wilderness and take a golf cart tour of all the decorations. Now, this is hands down. This is one of those things. If somebody's coming to town, it happens to be Halloween, I am taking them to Fort Wilderness to see the Halloween decorations. People go absolutely nuts over there with the decor for Halloween. It's just become a thing. I mean, like, the fact that I think the coolest thing to do at Halloween here is not actually in the parks is so amazing. This is so much fun. Now, the key to it is there's a lot of different ways to stay over at Fort Wilderness. They have tent campsites, they have RV sites, and then of course they have the brand new DVC cabin, and they have the brand new DVC cabins. They are so beautiful. It's not just for DVC. They have the brand new cabins over there. They are absolutely deluxe glamping style. I love staying at the cabins, but especially at Halloween. And what's so much fun is if you go and stay over there, you really want to get in on the action. Like, you really want to decorate as well. You could decorate your cabin, your RV, your tent, your whatever. But the kicker is, when you're staying there, you must get a golf cart. So you cannot rent a golf cart unless you are actually staying at Fort Wilderness. This is a big thing that I learned. I think that rule has changed over the years, but that's definitely what it is now, at least the last time I was there a few months ago. So you do have to be staying there to be able to rent a golf cart. So you can rent your golf cart and then you can decorate it. I mean, people go all out decorating the golf carts. It is so much fun. But then as night falls, everyone on the property has decorated for Halloween, and one is more extravagant and crazy than the next. And basically, Fort Wilderness, if you haven't ever been there, is so huge. It's got all of these great little roads going through the forest and all the cabins and all the RV spots. I mean, it is so cool. And the whole thing is just lit up for Halloween from beginning to end. So they basically do kind of start, like, some people get their spots like weeks in advance, and you could tell they're like basically living there, which is awesome. But the closer you get to Halloween, the bigger and better it is in terms of the decorations and all that stuff. I just think it is truly one of the most fun things to do at Walt Disney World at Halloween is go over to Fort Wilderness, rent that golf cart, and just take it around at night, looking at all of the decorations. And they have trick-or-treating as well, which is really cool. Like, a lot of the people would give out candy, and they just go all out, and they are so creative. It is so much fun, and it is so Halloween. So that is my list. I would highly recommend doing all of those things on the list if you can swing it. Because there is so much going on here at Halloween, and I just absolutely love it. So I hope you guys found this list helpful. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you soon.